Chattanooga Mayor Andy Berke joined us for a Zoom interview today, and we talked about the vaccine and much more. Mayor Berke, thank you for joining us. And today we are in our 10th month of the pandemic, and we are getting our first doses of the Pfizer vaccine. And tell us what this means to our community.
Well, we need hope. This gives us hope. We still have a long way to go, but that light is just starting to emerge from the end of the tunnel, and we got to get there as fast as we can, but also as safely as we can.
And on that note, on social media during the past 24 hours, I've done my own unscientific survey, a poll, if you will. And the last time I counted, it was about 518 people responded. 60% said yes, soon as I'm eligible. 21% said no, never. 19% said, let me think about it, see how it goes. So you're, again, going by this unofficial sampling of 500 and something people, most of them locals. You know, you're dealing with perhaps 40% of the population, give or take, who's just uneasy about it for one reason or the other. Does that concern you?
I have, of course, some concerns, but I really think this is going to be okay. And the reason is there are lots of people who understand that the vaccine is safe and effective. That's the two most important things. They're going to take it. And what we need to do is to make sure that we're reaching the people who do have some concerns. And I think, listen, at this point, it seems reasonable to at least be saying, hey, I want to get more information. I want to talk to my doctor. I want to see how this turns out. And as long as we continue to deliver correct scientific information to the people who might be a little uneasy, I think they're going to get to the point where they say, hey, this is important. Yes, I see it. I'm going to take it. Listen, as a society, we have to get to somewhere in the neighborhood of 70% of the people who've taken the vaccine for us to have herd immunity. So it's important for us to not just take it ourselves, but also to tell our neighbors, our friends, our coworkers, I took it, I'm fine, I'm so happy I did it. That way we can get to that magic number.
Now, moving to the financial side for a moment, we've heard of a local business that did not receive funding through the CARES Act. Can the city do anything to help businesses like that keep their doors open?
We have previously had a small business relief fund. We did that right at the beginning of the pandemic. We've got another proposal to have a second round that's in front of City Council to be considered at the beginning of January. Small businesses are struggling. They're a major employer in our community, and if we don't keep them afloat, then when we finally come out at the other end of this, we're not going to come out as quickly. We're going to continue to struggle. So we need to help our small businesses here locally.
And finally, I just read that 16 candidates have qualified to succeed you in next March's election. Do these people know what they're getting into?
Well, you have to ask them that question. I would hope that they don't really know what they're getting into, because I want them full throttle, getting excited about the race. Listen, nobody knows what this job is like till you do it. It's a different kind of animal. It's challenging, but it's also the most rewarding thing that you can ever do. And the next person will make it his or her own. That's what the next mayor will do. I'm going to still be a Chattanoogan. I look forward to seeing what he or she does with the job.
Well, certainly no one could have predicted what you and we all have had to deal with during these past 10 months and beyond, but we're hoping for better days, and we thank you as always for joining us and hope you have a great holiday season.
You too, David.
And the city of Chattanooga launched its Get Ready, It's Up to You, It's Up to Us campaign to help prepare for the vaccinations. They're asking you to make a personal commitment to getting the vaccine by filling out an online form or texting vaccine to 97779. This also provides information on the state's vaccine distribution plan.